Hello friends, today's topic very interesting. If all people start trading, who will cultivate agricultural products? My name is Dr. Bharath Chandra. The videos are meant for the benefit of society. Now our suggestions and comments about this question. Number one, after more than 130 years of Bombay Stock Exchange existence, only around 5 crore people are investing in stock markets in India. This is hardly 4% of Indian population. Number two, so there is no way that other professions such as agriculture will be impacted by stock market investments. Number three, also ideally stock market investing should be part-time activity for people and their full-time job or business should be continued. This is our suggestion and comment regarding whatever you said. For the last so many years, there are courses going on engineering, there are courses going on for medical, there are coaching centers for IAS, IPS, etc. etc. If all of them become engineers, doctors and IAS and IPS professionals, then who is there to look after the job of the clerk or watchman or security guard or policeman? So you have to think that all kinds of people, all kinds of interests prevail, and there are many people taking up other professions apart from the professions which are blue collared ones. The next question, I had opened a demat account in 2019 itself and wanted to attend a workshop, but I have postponed attending a workshop. Now in August 2022, I registered for your online classes. I feel I wasted 3 to 4 important years of my life. Most other people who join our workshop have the same opinion for time immemorial, and we have been talking about it in our interactive webinars. People don't take us very seriously, and once they join, the same statement comes from everybody. For example, if your ultimate goal is to earn 1 crore for a retirement and these 3 to 4 years are added to that, that would have become 2 crore instead of 1, and you could have upgraded your lifestyle. You could have gone by aeroplanes, you could have stayed in the best of the hotels. Our suggestions. Number one, this is a common message we get from people who attended our workshop. Until you miss something, you will not understand the importance of it. It is just like losing a family member and regretting that you did not spend enough time with them. Number two, fortunately in investment, the lost years can be made up to some extent by investing more in the coming years. Number three, if you are starting to invest only by the age of 35 or 40 or 45, make sure you invest as much as possible every month to make up for the investment that you could have made from the age of 22. Example, if your age is 35, then you could have easily invested rupees 5,000 per month from the age of 22. So of 13 years, you missed investing. So if you have a lump sum of 5,000 into 12 into 13, 7.8 lakhs or any other lump sum, it would be a good idea to invest it to compensate for not having invested in the past. Now the next question, very interesting. Many years ago, all large cap companies used to split their face value and give bonus shares. Nowadays, stock splits and bonus shares are comparatively lesser. Will this impact our returns? Our suggestions and comments. A stock returns are not dependent on face value being split or issuing bonus shares. There are many companies which have given good returns even though bonus and split has not happened for many years. For example, Nestle market price is 19,800, CAGR since year 2000 is 18.5%. MRF market price 89,000, very high, but CAGR for the last 23 years is 17.7%. Maruti Suzuki market price 8,500 and CAGR for the last 19 years is 21.86%. Number two, a stock will perform well as long as the business keeps growing. Number three, bonus and stock split are only minor reasons for the stock price appreciation. If a company's business is not doing well, bonus and stock split will hardly matter since the stock performance will anyway suffer due to unsatisfactory business performance. next question is, when the companies are paying dividend, for what amount of dividend we have to pay tax? Dividend income is taxed as per our income tax slab. So it is added to our other income such as salary, business, FD interest, and accordingly you will need to pay 10, 20 or 30% tax. Number two, until a few years back, dividend income was not taxed in the hands of the investors. Companies used to pay dividend distribution tax on behalf of investors. The next question, if we are planning to buy a property after 3 years, how should we invest and plan for it? We will also need to take a loan to pay the full property value since our own funds are not sufficient. Our suggestions and comments. Number one, since the plan is to buy a property after 3 years, it will be a very short period for investing in stocks to multiply our money. In 3 years, there is possibility of both profit and loss in stock market. In case stock market does not perform well in the short period of your investment, then your corpus may become smaller in value, hence make it difficult to purchase the property. Number two, if you need money before 5 to 6 years for any purpose, it is better not to invest in stocks for your safety. Number three, you can invest in debt mutual funds or bank FDs and earn guaranteed returns for investment. Four, based on the shortfall of money required, you can take a loan and buy the property. Here is the next question. I am not able to do SCP every month. Can I invest once in 3 or 4 months whenever I have surplus money? Is it okay? Our suggestions and comments. Number one, there is no compulsion to invest every month in stocks. It is all based on your convenience and capacity. Two, however, investing every month creates discipline. Number three, don't worry that you have only small amount as savings every month. As long as you have some savings such as even 2000 or 3000, invest it. Don't wait for 3 to 4 months for it to become 6000 to 10,000 to invest the amount. The next question is also very useful for everybody. Can any company invest their profits to buy other company shares? Our suggestions, whenever you hear that a company is purchasing stake in another company, they are usually using the accumulated profits of many years to purchase another company. Example, Tata Group purchased Air India from the government for around 18,000 crores. Adani Group purchased stake in ACC and Ambuja Cement. Number two, a company may use the money it has to purchase 100% or a particular stake in another company. It may also exchange shares of its company for shares of other company. Example, Zomato gave 62.85 crore shares of its company at rupees 70.76 per share for buying 100% stake in Blinkit worth rupees 4447 crores. Sir, few stocks are big loss in my portfolio. Should I wait until I see some profit and then sell, or should I sell and invest them in other fundamentally strong stocks? I have not yet attended a workshop. I have registered for the December 2022 batch. Our suggestions and comments. Since you will be shortly attending our online course of stock markets, we suggest you to wait for another 2 months to learn fundamental analysis, then decide which stocks are worth holding and which can be sold. Number two, generally, unless a stock is fundamentally strong but going through a bad phase, it is better to sell weak stocks and invest in better stocks for long term. Sir, my income is coming under 30% tax bracket. What would be the taxation for short-term gain? Our suggestions and comments. Number one, irrespective of which income tax slab you fall under, the tax on short-term capital gains from stock market is 15% as of now. Number two, capital gains is separate category of taxation and is not added to your other income such as from profession, business, dividends, etc. Number three, this is the advantage of stock market, and that is why government is hoping to increase the tax to increase tax revenue. Here is the last question of the day. Sir, is it okay if CAGR is minus even though company is fundamentally strong? Our suggestions. Number one, In short periods such as 1 or 2 years, even good stocks may give negative returns due to overall market weakness, temporary weakness in the company sector or business. However, the CAGR is negative for even 5 to 10 years, then we should be very convinced that the company will not do well in the future. Number two, if a stock has not performed well in the long term, there will definitely be some major reason for poor return. Number three, so being only fundamentally strong but poor long-term performance in stock market is not a sufficient reason to buy a share. Number four, of course, your definition of fundamentally strong may be different or misunderstood. Example, many people keep typing in our YouTube comments that Zomato, Paytm are fundamentally strong stocks, though they are not. Finally, at the end of the video, you find this video useful, type useful in the chat section. And if you are not the member of Stock Market Academy channel, this is the time to subscribe and press the bell icon. Send this video to all your friends. And finally, if the video is good, press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.